In this video, I'm going to show you a few ways you can be proactive when it comes to adding negative keywords to your campaign. I've showed in a different video how to look at your search terms, and if you see irrelevant or low quality search terms that have led to clicks on your ad, then you would add those as negative keywords. But I would much rather add a negative keyword before having to pay for it. So I am very proactive when it comes to negative keywords. Before a client campaign ever launches, we have been very thorough in looking at negative keywords. So I'm going to show you some things to do. So first off, I recommend excluding competitor names. Now, some people might disagree and say that it's good to target your competitors because then you can steal their business. Well, unless you have a really solid strategy around that, it's not going to work how you think it is. If people are coming to Google searching for a specific business name, chances are they're really just looking for that business's phone number. The only reason they might call you is because they see a phone number come up in your ad and they call you thinking they're calling the business they were searching for. So you do get a lot of wrong number calls if your ads are showing up for your competitors' names. People might also come and check out your website, but they really had that competitor in mind. That's why they were searching for them. So the chance of you actually taking that customer from them is very low. And again, unless you have a strategy focused on targeting these competitors as keywords, then I'd recommend taking the opposite approach and adding them as negative keywords. For a local business, you can come to Google Maps and search. So let's say I'm a dentist in Chicago. I'm going to come here and search dentist Chicago. And then I'm going to look down this list and pick out the names of my competitors and add negative keywords based on the lowest common denominator here of each word. So in other words, I don't need to add Big Smile Dental as a negative keyword. Instead, I could add Big Smile or maybe just big. Here I could just add Oak Brook Terrace, unless, of course, that's a actual location that I might want to target. So you need to use some discretion, of course, because a lot of local businesses have locations in their names. So Northside Dental, if people in the area are searching for things with the word Northside and not necessarily looking for this specific dentist, then maybe you would add Northside Dental as a negative keyword. But if nobody searches Northside as the name of an area, then you'd be safe just adding Northside as the negative keyword. And you're going to go through this whole list. Okay, and it's probably going to be pretty long, but it is going to save you that money. It's going to save you time, ultimately, because you're not going to have to find these on your search term report and add them one at a time. You can just take a little time on the front end and add as many as you can. Some industries, like dentists, you're going to see names of other dentists. Make sure you're excluding these also. You could even exclude Jane as one negative keyword, Kim as another negative keyword. Just excluding as many things as possible while making sure you're not blocking searches that you actually would want to show up for. So that's the basics of adding competitor negative keywords. Another thing I recommend doing is looking at Google's predictive search. So in other words, if I were to come here and start typing dentist, these are all the predictive searches down here. And I see most of these are locations. This one, dentist salary, obviously something I want to add as a negative keyword would be salary. If I want more of these, I can start typing in new letters. So starting with A, I can look at these, and I would add assistant, maybe annual, abbreviation. I'd add these as negative keywords. And you can keep going through the alphabet like that, looking for words, and these are all based on the top predictive searches. These are things people are searching for. And to make this even easier, I've created a tool you can check out at negativekeywordpro.com. And you come here and enter your keyword and get suggestions. And then what this does is the same thing I was just showing you on google.com. It's going to go through the predictive search results and list them here. And you can just go down the list and check these boxes. And then once you have your boxes checked, you see that the ones that we've checked are showing up in this list up here. You can then copy and paste these right into your campaign. So it makes it really quick. Now the free version, you are only going to get 20 results, but these are going to start with the top results. And then you can see it starts going through the A's and the B's, just like if we were doing this manually on Google. But you can do this as many times as you want in the free version. So if you have different keywords to check out, you can come enter those right here. You can also get results from Amazon and YouTube, and you can see the results are going to be different depending on the network that you are looking at. The last thing I'll mention is this list, the top 150 negative keyword list. From all the people that have been using Negative Keyword Pro, including the paid version, I've dug into the data and compiled a list of the top 150 most commonly added words. So when people are adding these words to their list over here and then copying them, the words that are added most frequently have been compiled onto this list. And there are a lot of good negative keywords on this list, and most of them you should be able to add to your campaign. So to get that list, you can just enter your name and email here, and then it will be emailed to you. I will say that you shouldn't just add all 150 of those words as negative keywords to your campaign. You should actually read through them all and make sure they are words that you want to add as negative keywords. Every business is different, of course, so there might be a word on this list that you actually don't want to exclude from your specific campaign. So hopefully this was a very valuable video for you, and now you have more ways to proactively add negative keywords to your campaigns, to your clients' campaigns, and this should save you a lot of money if you put in this work up front to add these negatives before you ever have to come across them on the search term report. My name is Kyle Sellerud, and I'll see you in the next video.